press the bell icon and don't miss another update. In this particular Palmistry video, talking about a famous Indian billionaire Uday Kotak. He's running the Kotak Bank, so we at his particular hand. The other thing is, if you wish to contact me, you can email me or you can call me up. Before starting with my video, I would be telling you why you do not need to show your palm to an astrologer or a palmist. Basically, my guru, he said that it is not necessary that you need to show your palm to any person, because you already know everything. My guru saint once said, don't have to go to an astrologer palmist about your future. You already know the outcome. Just look inside. Present is a result of past. How will be my future? What you are doing in the present, that will be your future. What are we? We are the product of our thoughts. And keep these things in mind, and to work hard. Even if you don't have a good palm, the chances are that things are going to improve in your life. So now we'll take a look at his particular hand, and we'll be talking about few things. Now, I will try to explain to you what I see and why I say certain things. We will be talking first about the structure of the hand. People think that the structure of the hand doesn't play any part, and the lines are the most important things that play a part. The bone structure and the skin covering over it. These are the things basically we'll be talking about. Apart from that, the significant thing that we would see is the balanced heart and headline. This is another thing that we'll be talking about. The third thing, we will be talking about the Mount of Venus. He's born on 15th. I guess he's born on 15th of March. So he's number 6. 1 plus 5 is 6. That makes us Venus is an important planet for him. So we'll be talking about that as well. And we will be talking about the heart line ending somewhere under the Mount of Saturn. In this particular image, probably the image quality is not so good. That is the reason why we are not able to see even the line of fate, the money line, the line of possessions, and the sun line. Small amount can be seen, but not something in a very significant way. If they were extremely deep and clear, they would have basically shown up in his particular person's hand. He did basically start with, he started his career by starting his own work. He refused a very good job in a multinational, and he diversified into financial services, and that's how he started. And if we start by looking at the hand, the first thing the hand is that the fingers, they are not weak, they're strong. The bone structure is good. You can automatically see it. You don't need to know about palmistry. You can make out. And the structure of the hand, the bone structure, you can see it's quite good. How we differentiate between a good structure and a bad structure? If we shake a person's hand and we find your hand overpowering the other person's hand, your structure of hand is better than the other person's. And if it is weak, then you have got a weak structured hand, and where they are only, you are able to see bones, and bones also very thin kind of bones and very weak kind of bones. Those are not considered to be good. Thick fingers basically gives strength to that particular amount. This is the finger of Jupiter, so it provides good strength to Jupiter, and Jupiter is basically for administration, religion, politics, honor, high position. All these things are represented. Saturn represents money matters and possessions, wisdom, money management abilities. This is the area of creativity, art, music, risk taking, and this is the area of calculations. So if these fingers are thick, the mounts quality is much better, and that is the reason why the chances for success basically increase, because each mounts are giving some quality or the other. Like Mercury mount is giving the quality of a person being good at calculations, and a person being good at communication, the person being good at networking skills, and the person being good at like medical, engineering, statistical, all these kind of skills basically come to this particular person if these mounts are good. So we are quality of the image is not so good. We are not able to find if there's any line under it or not. So we would not be talking about that. We just talk about things that we actually see. The heart line is ending under the Mount of Saturn. This basically is a very, very good sign for any businessman or any person who wants more money. Or these people generally, Saturn basically gives money management abilities. It also gives a person wisdom. So a heart line that ends under the Mount of Saturn indicates the qualities of Saturn coming to this particular person. It indicates that the person angles the heart, his emotions are angling towards money, and they are giving more importance to money. So the chances of getting more money increase in this particular person's life. So that is the reason why the chances for more money coming to him increases. It's not just this particular sign we take in isolation, that if you have this particular sign, then you are likely to be a very big businessman. It need not be. It could also be, this could also show up in the hand of a person who is a saint, and a saint running an ashram. So probably if that particular person is running an ashram, then they need to manage that ashram in a very good way. So the chances of a person running the ashram in a good way increases if the heart line ends under the Mount of Saturn. Some people's hand, what happens is that the heart line goes overboard and it reaches the first finger, or it reaches the end of the first finger, this edge. So it would increase the sensitivity and idealism. So this person is not idealistic, this person is not sensitive, this person is materialistic, and the person is responsible, because Saturn brings in responsibility. Saturn brings in being grounded, and they have their ear to the ground. They know basically the ground situations. So this is a beautiful sign. Whoever has it, the sure shot, the chances for money increases. The other part is, we talked about, this area appears to be well padded. More the padding, the better it is considered to be. This is the area of sensuality, sexuality. You would notice, just for your reference sake, this is the area we are referring to, Venus. This area represents love, grace, desires, vitality, passion, stamina, good health, sensual, sexual. So all these things are coming to such a person, and such a person basically doesn't get tired. The person has got huge amount of energy levels and stamina, and the person has also got grace. He's number 15, so 15 person. His date of birth is 15th of he was born on 15th of March 1959. So this number plays a major role for him. So number 6, 1 plus 5 is 6. So 6 is the number of Venus. And I did go through his what basically his interests are. So he loves playing sitar. It is said that he doesn't play it now, but he has that particular aptitude and love for beauty or music, or all these things, or art or music. Those things basically come to such a person more easily. So it is said that if you have great amount of desires, the chances of success increases. If you have vitality and stamina, the chances basically increase more. Like there's a good chance that you are likely to succeed. So even it doesn't guarantee that if you have got a good mount of Venus, a well padded mount of Venus, the chances that you'll get success all the time. It need not be that you might get success all the time. This is just a probability that that even if you have got multiple failures, if you fail 100 times, even then you have that energy, you have that stamina to again stand up, you have that desire to make your life better. So this is how we are basically giving a reading. This is the way I give a reading. And the other part is the heart line and the headline. You would notice both these lines are not too very long. You don't need to have a very long headline, because people think the longer the headline, the more strong the mind you have. It doesn't mean that a longer line would make you brilliant. Even a shorter line is considered to be good. What happens is that there's energy flow in your fingers. Energy flow, or the light is entering these fingers and entering your palm. Entering the palm basically means entering your life. And these, when they are able to flow, these energies are able to flow easily without being interrupted with a long line. If it's a long line, then those energies can't penetrate further from here. So those things are not considered to be good. It's always better to have space for these lines, the energies to come here and enter out here, or energies from this particular area to flow out from here. So all these things are considered to be good. If a person has a short headline, it need not be anything bad. And this headline is slightly leaning a little bit downwards, pointing towards the Mount of Moon. So the person is imaginative, good visualizer. It is the area of this is the area of moon we are referring to, and it represents a dreamer, visualizer, romance, foresee future, coldness. See, coldness is one part, but the opposite part is very motherly feelings, because each planet gives opposite results as well. Like the negative word is coldness, the positive word is motherly feelings. So, but we will concentrate on a dreamer and visualizer. So he started with his family was he had a joint family. There were around 60 people. He mentions that there were 60 people sharing a common kitchen under one roof, and they were originally into cotton trading. But he did his studies, but he didn't basically take that lucrative job opening from a multinational, and he started on his own. So the chances for such people being successful, it need not be that having a similar kind of hand would make you a billionaire, but the chances for success increase if you have such kind of a hand. And I'll just show you another pattern of hand. Let me leave it for some other video. Thanks for watching this video. Hope you like this particular video. If you like the video, click on the like button and do subscribe to my channel. There was limited thing that I was able to tell you in this particular video, and that was due to the quality of the image. You would notice that it appears that he doesn't have a sun line, a career line. He doesn't appear to have a money line. So even if you don't have these lines reaching till the fingers, it is okay. Don't be disturbed if you don't have these lines. Sometimes no lines means unlimited possibilities. Having more lines on your palm basically limits the possibilities, and it is like limiting yourself. But having lesser lines increases the possibilities. Unlimited possibilities become those things become possible. It does appear that he has a line like this pointing towards the Mount of Mercury. I'm not very sure about it. It's just a possibility, and that is the area of calculation. So probably his calculations were the thing that brought him forward in his life. Thank you for watching. And before ending the video, I would recap: press the bell icon on YouTube and do not miss another update. You can contact me by email or phone. And the other thing is, we are the product of our thoughts. My Guru Saint said you don't need to show your palm to an astrologer or a palmist, because you already know it. Present is the result of past. How will be my future? Future depends upon what you are doing in the present. So thank you for watching. Bye and take care.